These are your thoughts on the game and the result?
You know, a crazy game. So this is maybe a good game for the supporters, but for a manager, was an open game. It's an open game, especially in the second half. We concede a lot of counterattacks, and you know they are dangerous counterattacks. But I understand my team. They want to score. They want to score goals to at least to equalize the game. But in the end, we concede a lot of spaces. We start to lose our organization, to lose our balance. They got chances to score. We have chances to score, and in the end, was a pity that the game was decided for a decision that I must accept because it's a decision of the referee, but it's not my opinion. For me, it's handball, very clear. But he decided not to cancel the goal, and for me, it was the goal that was the decision that decided the game.
Vitor, have you had a chance to speak to the referee about that?
Yes.
Did he explain to you what his thought process was?
I think he thinks that the control with the hand was after the touch on the body. I think I must accept, but it's not my opinion because I watched the image. In my opinion, he controlled the ball with the hands, and the goal comes from the control. If not, they will not have chance to shoot and to score. But in the end, this is what. This is the doubts that we have in this moment in Premier League about the decisions. You know, the handball, we don't know when is handball or not. The blocks on the box when in the free kicks, we don't know when is foul or not. I think it's important to have a meeting with everybody and try to understand the rules. Try to understand the rules, the decisions. Because I think everybody, all the managers in this moment, they have doubts about some decisions.
Vitor, could I ask about Elliot Anderson and Gibbs-White? They were both excellent against today. What did you make of their performances?
I know, in an open game, they are very dangerous players. They are. Elliot is cannot give a lot of space to him because he can decide a game in assisting or shooting or finding someone free. And Morgan came even with the problem because the mask is not easy to play with the mask. Of course, he cannot heading the ball. But in the end, he has a lot of quality and he scored a beautiful goal. He had a chance to score more goals today. And I'm very proud of my players. And we got the points before the last two games, because if the game today was decided in this way and we need the points to be safe, it's a big problem, big problem. But okay, in the end, I understand the last two games difficult, is under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. But we are out of this fight.
Emma?
Vitor, you spoke about the fact that this game isn't vital, but the fact that you conceded that second goal so soon after the equaliser, and then you had the third goal, but your team came back. How proud are you of that ability of your team to fight and keep going, even though the game doesn't really matter at this stage?
Of course. I recognize that we didn't play our best level, but we play with with our spirit, with our heart. I know when Nicola decided to go to play as a striker was not my decision. Understand? But this is a moment in the game that you cannot stop them. You cannot stop them because they want to score goals, because we are losing 3-1 and they want to go there and to score goals. In the end, 3-2. They have chance to score more goals because in the last minutes, I think we just play with Morato on the back. Open space in the left, open space in the right, and this is Manchester United is a team that in counter-attack they are very dangerous, because they a lot of times they break the team. They stay with 3-4 players for counter-attack, and you know the decision of Bruno Fernandes is with fast players is not easy. We lost our balance. But we showed again our character as a team, and I'm proud. Very proud of my players. Very proud of our supporters, because they help us a lot. Today was not possible to get points. We'll see next game. Thank you.
Vitor, when you were talking about Elliot Anderson just before, you said open game. What do you think he's got to do to improve? Everybody has improvement in them. What do you think are the areas of his game that he's got to get better?
You know, he has the talent to be one of the top of the top. Understand? He's not, but every time he can score more goals. Especially, he can score more goals. He can be a little bit more. Take a little bit more the risk in the last third. I think he has, because he has a very good shot. He must depends the system. You understand? Depends the system, because if we play in the system that we give him totally freedom to build the play and to appear and I think he can do everything. He can do everything. But you know, in our system we are playing with two midfielders. If he lose every time the position, when the other one lose the position, we don't have midfielders. You understand what I mean? It means that is a system that don't give him total freedom to create. He needs to understand when the other one lose the position. He cannot lose the position. He must. But he has a lot of talent, and for sure, he's young, and for sure he will fly with the big wings. Understand?
Every manager would want to keep Elliot Anderson in their team, but he's going to the World Cup. He's playing so well. Do you fear that he'll have to move?
This is an answer that I don't have the answer. Understand? Because you know the market is the market, and the market, everything can happen. What I can say to you, this is the club wants to keep him playing for us, for sure. The club wants to keep almost the players, because this is a very good group with quality, with character, and we have a very good base for the next season. Thank you.
Last one.
There's a feeling that the club want to talk to you about extending your own contract, your own stay here. Is that something?
Yes, we are planning the next season together. We are working to plan the next season together. You know, of course, they start to. Is normal that the media, the speculation is normal. I think it's normal. I think we did a good work together with the help of our supporters, and we have everything to move on and to start to build something stronger for next season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.